In this video, we're diving into the top 3 supplements that can be total game changers, at least in my opinion, for balancing hormones. Wondering why you should listen to me? Well, with over 20 years in women's health and a decade in functional medicine, I've seen firsthand how the right supplements can make a world of difference. And I'm here to share the top picks that have consistently helped women tackle those annoying hormone related symptoms. So let's get started. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Renee. I help women balance their hormones naturally. And before we get into it, a little disclaimer. The videos on this channel are for informational and educational purposes only. They are not intended to be taken as professional medical advice. While I am a doctor, I am not your doctor. So do me a huge favor. If you have a medical need or a health concern, please consult with your own personal doctor or healthcare practitioner. Okay? With that out of the way, let's get into it. Let's kick things off with our first powerhouse supplement, ashwagandha. This ancient herb, a staple in Ayurvedic medicine, is more than just a difficult name to pronounce. It's a true hero in the world of hormonal balance. So, what exactly is ashwagandha? It's an adaptogenic herb. Adaptogens are incredible because they help your body manage stress, and stress management is key when we talk about balancing hormones. How does ashwagandha help? Well, when your body is stressed, it produces cortisol, which is often called the stress hormone. High levels of cortisol can throw your other hormones out of whack. This is when ashwagandha steps in to adapt your cortisol back to normal levels, reducing cortisol levels if too high or raising them if too low. This brings either a calming effect to your body or a more energizing effect, depending on what's needed. This in turn can help regulate other hormones, improve your mood, and even help with better sleep. Are there common side effects with ashwagandha? Well, it's generally safe, but it's not free from side effects. Some people might experience mild discomforts like an upset stomach, maybe headaches, or even drowsiness. With any supplement, I always say start low and go slow to make sure you're not having any side effects. And ashwagandha is no different. Who is ashwagandha ideal for? Well, this herb is particularly beneficial for those who are dealing with stress related hormonal imbalances. Think chronic stress, anxiety, or even trouble sleeping. However, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding or have certain medical conditions like an autoimmune disorder, it's best to either steer clear of this herb or consult your doctor first. Now, there are other adaptogenic herbs for cortisol, but in my experience, ashwagandha is the queen. Now, let's put the brakes on all this talk about supplements just for a second. While I love strategically using supplements, I also feel like we need to get the basics down when trying to balance hormones. This includes focusing on a balanced whole food diet, getting regular exercise, and making sleep a priority. When you get the basics down, supplements are like icing on a cake. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like button so I know you resonate with this content. Do not forget to subscribe and consider sharing it with someone who is having weird hormonal symptoms and don't know what to do about them. This video may give them some insight as to where to begin. Next up on our list of top supplements for balancing your hormones is one of my favorites, Vitex. It's also known as chaste tree or chaste berry. This natural wonder has been used for centuries, especially for its benefits in women's health. So, what exactly is Vitex? It's an herb that I've seen have tremendous value in its ability to help balance hormones naturally. It's especially known for its effectiveness in regulating menstrual cycles and improving fertility. So, how does Vitex work to balance hormones? Vitex works by influencing the pituitary gland, which is in your brain, and this in turn affects the balance of female hormones. It's particularly effective in normalizing progesterone levels, which can be a total game changer for those dealing with things like PMS, PCOS, or irregular periods. I love to recommend it to women who are having symptoms of estrogen dominance. It's also been shown to help with symptoms of menopause and it may improve fertility in some women. Again, let's talk about side effects. Vitex, just like ashwagandha, is generally safe, but it's not without potential side effects. Some women may experience a mild upset stomach, headaches, or even changes in their menstrual flow. And it's important to note that when you use Vitex, it can take several months to show its full effects. So patience is key here. So who should consider using Vitex? Well, it's ideal for women who are experiencing hormonal imbalances manifesting as irregular periods, PMS, or even fertility issues. However, it is not recommended for those who are pregnant or on hormonal contraceptives. As with any supplement, consult with your healthcare provider before starting anything new, especially if you have a pre-existing health condition. If you want to take a more holistic approach to your health, be sure to come find me on social media. I'm at Dr. Renee Wallenstein on all platforms. And if you want my help in designing a personalized health plan just for you, apply for a call. I'd love to see if working together is a good fit for both of us. And I'll be sure to put the link to schedule a call below. Last, but certainly not least on our list is Berberine, a supplement that's been getting a lot of buzz lately, especially on social media. You may have heard it referred to as nature's Ozempic. While it's important to separate fact from hype, there's no denying that berberine has some impressive benefits for hormonal balance and overall health. What is berberine exactly? It's a compound extracted from various plants used in traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. It's known for its anti inflammatory and anti diabetic properties. So, how does it work with balancing hormones? It plays a significant role in regulating blood sugar and insulin levels, which are crucial factors in hormonal balance. By improving insulin sensitivity, berberine can help manage conditions like PCOS, which is often linked to insulin resistance. This regulation of blood sugar and insulin can indirectly impact weight management, making it a valuable supplement for those dealing with hormonal weight gain. Okay, let's just bust this nature's Ozempic myth. While berberine is effective in managing blood sugar levels, it's important to clarify that it's not a direct substitute for diabetes medications like Ozempic. The comparison mainly comes from its ability to impact blood sugar and weight. However, berberine works differently and should not be considered a replacement for prescription medications. I know everyone is looking for the next best pill, even if it is a supplement, to magically lose weight, but it's not this one. Believe me, if it was, we would have known this years ago. However, if you pair it with a balanced whole food diet and maybe some physical activity, we may be onto something. What are some common side effects with berberine? Well, just like Vitex and ashwagandha, it's generally well tolerated, but some people may experience digestive side effects like stomach pain, cramping, or even diarrhea. I personally have had some women experience dizziness, possibly due to its effect on blood sugar. And I've said it once and I'll say it again, like any supplement, start low and go slow. Who's berberine ideal for? Well, it's ideal for those looking to manage insulin resistance, hormonal imbalances related to conditions like PCOS, and those seeking support in weight management on top of lifestyle changes. However, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding or on medication, especially for diabetes, you need to consult your doc before starting berberine. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about how your gut can affect your hormones, check out my last video where I talked about the gut hormone connection. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week. Ciao.